Okay, everyone. Just wanted to show my rig, just maybe give a few ideas to people looking to build a rig on the cheap for sim racing, like myself, like I wanted to, and how you can get a very functional rig, super comfortable, works really well for 50, 60 bucks. So I'll just try and make it quick, just kind of get into it. So really, all I've got here is just, just junk lumber, and you just it's fairly simple construction, as you can see. It's just a bottom run, a 2x4, and then a support brace and a vertical. That's really all it is with the cross member here. So you just run some 3-inch screws into it. Um, the wheelbase here is just 3/4 ply, obviously, some leftover scrap, and we just built a platform and use these bolts here to run through the bottom of the plate, through the 2x4 with the washer on the other side, and just tighten it up. You can get it nice tight, doesn't move at all, and comes off real easy if you need to adjust your cable management or whatever you want there. On the back here, I've got some, I don't know, I just made some angles here, I guess, and made these little stands for the display. So the idea here is, just come around the front, is, get that to focus here. So you can have a couple different screens. Here I just run fuel and tire temperature and oil and that. And then on this side I just got the lap timings as I go around. That fills up like a kind of looks like a spreadsheet, I guess. So yeah, so I mean that's kind of the view, right, with the screen there. So from the seating position. So I mean that's pretty good. Doesn't it's in the right spot there in regards to the relation to the screen. Um, I guess the real star of the show here would be uh, this seat here. Seats are real expensive. All I did with this here, I think got it for $20, maybe 15 or something. It's an M series seat, I believe, out of a BMW. I just went down to the local racker and just snagged one, and I'll just move around the other side here. The real key to getting a seat, and it's super comfortable. Oh well, obviously it's basically a brand new seat. The real key is just to get one with the manual functions. Not you can see here, these here, not the auto, because you don't want to hook up batteries and whatnot down here. So, and then I guess the key to that is, as you can see, maybe I'll swing back to the other side here, or maybe from the back. I'll just move this. You can see that the seat moves forward and back just like it would in a car, right? Exactly like it would. So you can adjust for yourself and that. And so all I've done here is just move here quickly. As you can see, these here, it's the rails. I just grabbed the rails as well. It just slides on the rails, and then you can see the bolt there. There's just one on the back, exactly the same. You just drive the bolt down into your 2x6 that I cut on an angle to kind of get the angle of the seat I wanted. And all of this is I just approximated. I just sat in my real car and just kind of measured it up a little bit and just took a guess at it, right? But the rails give you the ability to adjust your the length of your legs, or whoever's driving, your friends and whatnot. Because a lot of these things are fixed, whereas this you can just kind of move it forward real easy, just like a real car, to the pedal. So that's kind of nice. On this side here, again, I just got some cable management here, I guess. But this thing here, I mean, I just tossed the 2x4 on there and clamped the shifter to it. That's pretty straightforward. Drink holder, of course, because you always want that to be where you want it to be, in the middle of a endurance race or whatever. I bought this little thing here just to have my controllers charging there, because again, they seem to die in the middle of a race when you're trying to chat with somebody. So this here is just on my channel. It's just a button box. I've just got it strapped on there with some elastics right now, but I'm putting magnets in it it'll stick to it with magnets. But yeah, I think that's about it, really. Tied a power bar to the side there, screwed it on so that I can connect all the stuff I want to connect, but not the most pretty thing, I guess, right now, but completely functional. Oh, I should add this. Got this fan up here. It's actually get the switch right, speed switch there. It's a 3-speed fan. And the reason is I don't know if you'll be able to see it from there. I think you can, yeah. Oh, if you look between those lights there, you can see the motor on the Thrustmaster T300 base, and these wheels have issues with overheating. That's a better picture of it. So what I did was I just, as you can see, I just cut that out with I think I used X-Acto knife the first time, and then made it a little bigger with power tool. I just drilled some holes and then pulled the plastic out where the. Anyway, the point is that I put that fan there because it really doesn't get the cooling it needs, and when it doesn't get the cooling it needs, then the force feedback drops off in the middle of a race on the wheel, which messes things up, and it overheats, and then it could shut down and all these things. So a lot of people have problems with that, and of course Thrustmaster won't do anything about it because their customer support's terrible. But anyway, you got this 3-speed fan, and I just cut that open and I put this fan right on there, and all it is a computer fan, just from a regular PC, and you know, that'd be powered by a DC source. So all I have here is I just bought this little thing here off of I think it'd be AliExpress likely, and it's just an AC DC converter, and I'm trying to remember here what the output on that was. I'm trying to zoom in there so you can have a look at that. Looks like it's saying, I figured it out at the time, it looks like it's saying 12 volt out. I don't know, at 1.5 amps. Yeah. So I mean, that's all you need to power these computer fans, and I just soldered that and taped it up, and I run it right. This is just the AC that goes right to the wall. So yeah. So I mean, that's pretty simple too, and that keeps it. Never had a problem since I hooked up this fan here. So that was pretty helpful too. So I guess that's another thing if you got that wheel, but I think that's about it. Maybe give you some ideas to make yourself a rig without spending $600-700. This probably cost me, I don't know, $70 probably, including the wood if I had to buy it, because I built one for another friend too. So anyway, all right, thanks a lot. Hopefully I helped you out a bit.